Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading for May 2017. Let's go ahead and begin. This is the second time that I do this reading, and this was the only reading. I'm almost done. I only have 2 more to go. This is the only reading I've had to restart. So I feel like I may have been off track with the messages in the first reading. So let's see what comes up for you now. This is the love reading for the sign of Libra, May 2017. You have the Page of Cups. Love reading for Libra, May 2017. The Six of Coins. Love reading for Libra, May 2017. The Nine of Swords. Love reading for Libra, May 2017. The Knight of Cups. Love reading for Libra, May 2017. The Star. Love reading for Libra, May 2017. The Page of Swords. Love reading for Libra, May 2017. The Four of Cups. Love reading for Libra, May 2017. Five of Wands. Love reading for Libra, May 2017. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so the card at the bottom of the deck is going to represent the main energy around your love life for May. And you have Death. So this would be, a huge, significant event happening in your love life in the month of May. For those who are single, this can be marriage, meeting that special person. For those who are already coupled, this can be a huge transformation in your relationship, or even having children. This is a life-altering event. We will see how this ties in with the rest of the reading. Okay, so let's see what you have going on here. We're going to take it one card at a time. So you have the Page of Cups as the first card. So this does represent communication. The pages do represent communicating. And I see that you have 2 in this reading. You also have the Page of Swords. So I feel like here there's going to be, a lot of communicating back and forth with someone. This is the Page of Cups, so this is water, emotion. I feel like there's a lot of heart-to-heart conversations that need to be had. I see here that somebody is very worried about something that is happening. You have the Nine of Swords. This is, the worry card, the nightmare card. There's a lot of anxiety and a lot of tension about something happening in your love life right now. There's something that you don't want to see, something that you keep focusing on, something that you don't want to see, and you can't stop thinking about it. You do have a message right in the middle. You have the Six of Coins telling you that, this is your time to receive. This is you getting what you deserve. So I feel like whatever it is that you're fearing, for those of you where there is something that's really troubling your relationship, I feel like you're going to be communicating in the month of May. You're going to be having some type of heart-to-heart conversation, reaching out to someone and explaining, what it is that is really making you so tense. What is bringing on all this anxiety? Whether it's, you're worried that the relationship is ending, there are trust problems, whatever this represents. This is just a lot of fear about something. I feel like you're going to be discussing this with your partner. And I feel like you need to. You have the Six of Coins right in the middle telling you that this is the time when you should be receiving. This is the time for you to be getting what you deserve. For some of you, you have not been getting that. You have not been getting what you deserve from your partner, and you're finally speaking up. That's probably why you have the Death card telling you that there could be a huge shift, a change in your relationship. I'm surprised the Justice card is not here. That's the feeling that I'm getting. Like something has not been fair to you, and you're finally speaking up and saying something about it. For those who are single, the Page of Cups, this can be somebody brand new coming into your life. Yes, this can be, somebody from the past, but this can also be someone completely new. For you, The Nine of Swords can mean that there's a lot of worry and anxiety about dating. Like, you really don't want to go through that again. You don't want to be hurt again. I do see some issues going on down here. With the Nine of Swords, it's just like there's too much fear. There's too much mental conflict. But the Six of Coins is telling you it's time for you to receive happiness. So, for some of you, you know, you could be meeting that special person, like I said, with the Death card in the month of May. Or you could be, or someone could be reaching out to you from the past. Okay, this row here, you have the Knight of Cups. So interesting, you have the Knight of Cups lined up, you have the Page of Cups lined up with the Knight of Cups. So something wants to change in your love life. It definitely wants to change. The Knight of Cups represents some type of movement or change in your love life, in your relationships. So if you have not been dating anyone, there's been absolutely no change or movement, this can be the month where something finally changes. Somebody finally comes into your life. The Knight of Cups does represent kind of a knight in shining armor figure, whether it's male or female, coming in and kind of romancing you. Or you could be romancing someone else. For those who are single. You also have the Star here. This represents your hopes and wishes. So this is exactly what you have been wanting. And it could be that this person is exactly, you know, who you have, you know, been wanting in your life. Or this is the type of relationship that you have been hoping for. This is something leading to a long-term relationship. You also have the Page of Swords. So this is, you know, honest communication. For those who are single, I'm starting with those who are single. There's a need for you to be honest with yourself, maybe about what you're looking for. Be honest with the person that you're meeting. If you do have certain fears about relationships, like, don't lead anybody on. With the Page of Swords, this is honesty. Like, you have to be honest. But for some of you, it could be that you have to be honest with yourself about what it is that you're looking for, or, you know, what you want from a relationship. For those who are already coupled, you know, the Knight of Cups is promising you that things are changing for the better. And yes, it can mean that your romantic partner is going to, you know, try to romance you. They can still do that sometimes. But the Knight of Cups, it represents, you know, positive change in your relationships. Love returns. Especially if you felt like your partner, you know, wasn't responsive anymore. Again, you know, somebody here has been very concerned about their relationship, their marriage. The Knight of Cups means that there will be some type of positive movement, some type of promising change. And the Star means, you know, that your hopes and wishes are being granted. So if you have been, you know, seeing that your relationship is going down a path that you do not like, and you feel like, you know, your marriage is in jeopardy or your long-term relationship, the Star means that your wishes will be granted. Like, there will be a positive change in your relationship. Once again, Page of Swords, this is telling you there has to be communication with your partner. Like, there has to be, you know, a heart-to-heart conversation with the Page of Cups, but also honest communication. Like, you really have to tell them what's on your mind. Even if you really don't want to go there, you have to discuss, you know, the elephant in the room, whatever that means for you. There has to be communication back and forth. But I do see that things can work out beautifully for you. And there can be, you know, a huge event in your love life. For some of you, this can be getting back together, you know. Maybe you're on the path to divorce and that is no longer, you know, going to happen. This could be that you're finally getting married or moving in together. It's just, you know, something big changing for you in the month of May. Now, moving on to this row here, you have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups does mean, you know, there's a little bit of unhappiness. I'm kind of bored with the way things are. This gives me more insight into what is making somebody unhappy. You have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands does mean that, you know, there's a lot of fighting, there's a lot of bickering, there's a lot of pettiness. This also represents sometimes that there's too many differences between you and your partner. You're just very different people. This is a clashing of the egos. And it could be, you know, that this could be you, where you're just really affected by this emotionally. You're really starting to feel bored with this situation. You're tired of fighting, but you're also starting to feel, you know, like something's missing. Like, you know, is this all I'm ever gonna have? Is this relationship can this relationship be fixed? You do have the Ace of Wands, so this is definitely a new beginning. A new beginning. So this can be, you know, that things are not as, you know, hopeless as they seem with this energy here. This is not going to apply to everyone, but if you're watching this reading, then your marriage or your relationship is probably not perfect, because if it was, you wouldn't be watching. The Ace of Wands, it does mean that there can be a new beginning for this relationship, but the Ace of Wands, it's also, you know, a message that there can be a clean slate, like everything can be forgiven, everything can be put behind you. You can be a different person, they can be a different person. So I definitely get the message that you can work it out, even if it's, you know, an uphill battle, you can still work it out. There's still hope. I get a strong message that you can stay together. Whenever I see this card, I also get this message of you need to detoxify the relationship, whatever that means. You know, especially with this harsh energy down here with the Five of Wands, like this, you know, being really competitive and taking shots at each other and bickering, like that definitely needs to go. It's really bringing somebody's spirits down. Somebody's really disappointed and just sad that this energy is in the relationship. For those who are single, you're just lonely. The Four of Cups, to me, this just feels like, you know, you're unhappy with the way your love life has been going, to where you almost feel like you don't even want to look anymore. But there is some type of struggle going on inside of you. Part of you doesn't want to look anymore, and the other part really just wants to find somebody with the Five of Wands. There's an internal struggle going on inside of you. Like, I don't want to look, but I'm tired of being alone. If you're willing to look, there's a brand new life waiting for you. So if you've been a bachelor or bachelorette for many, many years, suddenly you are, you know, a family man or a family woman. You finally have somebody special in your life. Let's get some more confirmation from this deck. What other messages are there for the sign of Libra, May 2017? You have the Queen of Wands. Love reading for Libra for May 2017. The Chariot. Love reading for Libra for May 2017. The Ace of Swords. So you have two new beginnings side by side here. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so the first card that you have up here is the Queen of Wands. So this is someone who's a fire sign, male or female. So for those of you who are already coupled, this is probably your romantic partner. Even if they're not a fire sign, it could be that this is the energy that they are in. For those who are single, this can be somebody new that's available to come into your life in the month of May. Now for those who are already coupled, again, you know, there's something really challenging going on at the bottom of this reading. You know, fighting, bickering, someone's unhappy, that somebody's really worried, there has to be communication, honesty. The Chariot is, you know, the victory card. This is also, you know, finally seeing movement in your relationship or in your love life. The Chariot is the ultimate card of movement. So if you have been stuck in a relationship, you know, stuck in a rut, the Chariot does mean that you will finally move to the next level, whatever that is, whether it's moving in together, a marriage, or children. This is finally seeing that movement that you wanted to see, but it does mean you have to be very persistent and you have to do the work. For those who are single, this is just finally seeing movement in your love life. You know, the Four of Cups tells me that those who are single, that you're lonely, you're unhappy, and you're bored with the way things are. This is telling me that that can change if you're willing to let somebody new into your life. You also have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like for couples, it could be that there's finally, like, you know, that aha moment, that moment of enlightenment where you finally understand where your partner, you know, where they're coming from, why they have been acting the way they have been acting. This can also represent some type of truth being revealed to you by your partner. You know, they finally tell you the truth. This is why I've been acting this way, or this is what you didn't know. The Ace of Swords can be a truth that is revealed to you. That changes everything, and it came right after the Chariot, so this could lead to, it's not only next to the Chariot, but it's also right beside another new beginning. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords, two new beginnings. So I feel like the truth, whatever it is, you know, it leads to, you know, other doors opening for you. The relationship is finally able to move forward. You're finally able to leave the past in the past. And the past could be this energy here of just, you know, unhappiness and fighting and bickering. This is clarity and truth. For those who are single, I feel like you just need clarity when it comes to your love life. You have to really know the truth of... There's a message of truth 2 times in this reading with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. There's a need to know the truth. Whether you're single, you're in a relationship, whatever that means for you, you have to know the truth. And I feel like most of you will be learning what that truth is in the month of May. And knowing the truth, I feel like that changes everything, and that will lead to other changes in your relationship. Okay, so let me go ahead. I think I moved everything. Let me go ahead and get some more cards from this deck. What other messages are there for Libra for May 2017? The King of Wands. So that's interesting because you already have the Queen of Wands. Love reading for Libra for May 2017. The Ace of Swords again. This is a repeating card. Love reading for Libra, May 2017. And the Nine of Swords. This is also a repeating card. At the bottom of this deck, the Ten of Wands. Okay, so the Ten of Wands does mean, you know, that someone is really kind of fed up and exhausted with the situation. You know, and that was the message I was getting from down here. So if you're already coupled, this can mean that you're tired of your arguments, you're tired of the misunderstandings, you're tired of the bickering. This is just something that's really difficult. You feel like you can't take it anymore. And for those who are single, this can just mean that you're just tired. You're tired of looking. You feel like throwing in the towel and just giving up. Okay, so very interesting. You have the King and the Queen of Wands in this reading from different decks. So when this happens, I feel, you know, that for those who are single, the Spirit is trying to tell you that you can find happiness with a fire sign in the month of May. You know, I definitely see a lot of new beginnings in this reading. A lot of new beginnings, a lot of movement in your love life. For those who are single, pay attention to new people that you meet who are a fire sign, because this can be the one for you. For those who are already coupled, I always feel like the King with this Queen, and I think there's been only 2 signs that have had that, maybe only 1. This means that you and your partner have a really strong bond, and that you're very much alike, and that you're with the person that you belong. And I feel like, you know, when I tuned into this card, I just feel like no matter what you're going through, like you can make it work. Like this, it's not as hopeless or as difficult as it seems. You will make it work. So this is just telling you that you're with the person that you belong with, for those who are already coupled. Okay, so this card is a repeat card because you already have the Ace of Swords over here from the other deck. So when they show up like this, the repeat, you know, 2 different decks, the same card. This is, you know, a loud message from Spirit. This is what they're trying to tell you. And I felt like there's some type of truth that you need to know in the month of May. It's going to be different for everyone because thousands of people are going to watch this video. There's some type of truth that you will be revealing, or that will be revealed to you. You're hearing the truth, or you need to hear the truth. Something like somebody needs to tell you what's going on. You also have, you know, remember the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords, which means honesty, honest communication. So somebody could be telling you what you didn't know. You know, you're finally having some clarity on your relationship, on your love life. This is a new beginning. This could also be that many of you are going to be more optimistic. This is a change in the way that you're thinking. You're choosing to be more optimistic when it comes to your relationship. Now, another repeating card. The Nine of Swords. You already have that message over here. So this is, you know, another very loud message from Spirit. The truth. You know, that was one of them. But also, you're worrying over something that's not even true. Or there's a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry about a relationship. But with the Nine of Swords, this is worry without merit. So what you're most fearing, that's not even going to happen. Like, it's pretty much, you know, all in your head. This is not This is not an accurate picture of what's actually going to happen or what is happening. But the Nine of Swords tells me that there is a lot of anxiety and fear around your relationship. Like you fear you're going to lose the person, you fear they're not being honest, or if you're single, you fear that you're not going to meet anybody. This is just, worrying and anxiety and tension and angst. It's a repeating card, so it's a really kind of loud message. Again, the other message was the Ace of Swords, with some type of truth being revealed to you. But you also have, a really nice synchronicity in having the King and the Queen of Wands, whether you're single or you're in a relationship. I feel like singles, pay attention to fire signs that you meet in the month of May. Those who are already coupled, I feel like, you're with the person that you belong, even if it seems difficult, because you do have the Ten of Wands, which tells me that, you feel like this is an uphill battle. This is becoming a burden. This is really like, you feel like giving up with this energy. Even for those who are single, you feel like giving up. It's, it's been a long road. But remember that in the month of May, the other main energy from the other deck was death. There could be a huge life-altering event concerning your love life in the month of May. It's going to be open to what this might be. Okay, Libra, this has been your love reading for the month of May 2017. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.